This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of the first episode of Moon Knight. And I may get different game footage for next week. Honestly, I just didn't have a chance to record any game footage, so we'll just do the one I used for Hawkeye. And yeah, with this, we had a great episode this week. I think that this is a real interesting show, and I'm really excited to see the next episode next week. And one of the many things we have a really interesting character in Mark Spector or Stephen Grant, since those are the two identities we know him by right now. He also has the Moon Knight identity, which we briefly saw, but the two we were mainly getting hints towards. Well, we directly got to see Stephen Grant, and we got to see a lot of what Mark Spector was doing, and the mirror and everything. Yeah, I want to say this is a really well shot show. It is going a lot into the reflections and odd angles, which makes it really interesting. This is basically like if either Gollum or the Green Goblin got to lead a show, since they did such a good job of showing the different personalities with them. At this, it is, a lot different, since this is doing, accents and stuff to determine which is which. But with the other ones, they're a lot more subtle, but that's also because they're not the main character of the story. If you looked at, someone like Gollum, you would see slight, changes in the facial expressions and in how he talked to tell the difference between Smeagol and Gollum. And the same would go for the Goblin, but with Mark Spector being the main character, I think that really changes everything, since they need to be a lot more direct on which personality is in control, so they have to go and be a little more direct with that. And yeah, this is really interesting, and I think that the storyline is handled really well. Yeah, I'm just really loving the show so far. They did so many interesting things. We have a interesting villain, an entire cult behind him, and this definitely seems like the most unique of the Disney Plus ones, since the other ones do have a little more, of the Marvel feel. This feels just so different. It feels a lot more mature, and you definitely feel sorry for the guy, since these personalities have been, changing his life and really messing with him. He's missing entire days of his life and doesn't even know it. And he also has a brand new fish, so I'm not sure what happened to the other one. Probably died, but I don't know how long a fish needs to go without food. And yeah, this is really interesting and intense. I really enjoyed how this was done. I think that they are doing an amazing job with Moon Knight so far, and is definitely on top of the Disney Plus ones. I am really interested to see how they continue this, because it's been about a year since they've started. Just a little bit over a year since WandaVision started, beginning of last year, and yeah, this is the first one of the year two of Marvel TV shows, and they've all been pretty good so far. But I want to know what you think of these. I really enjoyed Moon Knight. I think that it's been really interesting. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and I love the mystery they're building up with him and his different personalities, although you can, guess a lot more of what's going on than him because of just knowing some basic things about the character. I haven't really read a comic besides, I think, Age of Ultron that Moon Knight has appeared in and had, a major role. But still, I think it is pretty interesting, and I'm really excited to see just what happens next. But let me know what you think in the comments. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.